Okay, we're here at the Pilot truck stop in Findlay, Ohio. I'm pretty sure you guys are getting sick and tired of seeing me, so I've decided to reach out and branch out to other drivers who are also in the industry. So today we have Anika, and I will turn this around so you can see her, and we're going to ask her some questions about how she likes it in the trucking industry.
Hey.
All right, Anika, go ahead and say hey to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
How long have you been driving?
I've been driving now for 2 years.
All right, that's good, that's good. All right, so I wanted to ask some questions because I'm pretty sure I've showed my face enough on my channel that if Samsung sees it one more time, they're gonna sue my face for harassment. So, we're getting some new faces in here. All right, so what is one thing that makes you want to quit trucking?
Well, for me right now, I drive for an owner-operator. So I would say one thing that kind of, gets under my skin is if there is a issue with the truck and you report it, it's like they don't really want to do much about it. So, and that's kind of a safety issue for me.
Absolutely. So they have you waiting a little bit longer than normal to get something fixed?
Right. Or delay it and then it get to a bigger problem. So a small problem gets to a much larger problem.
Right.
Yes.
Are you a owner? Are you a lease operator or are you a company driver?
Driver.
Okay, so you're not responsible for any of the repair costs. Okay. Some guys are out here, so it's a different ball game when you're responsible. All right. And what's one thing that keeps you out here?
Money.
Money. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all the time we have for today, folks. No, absolutely. Money is. Okay. Fair enough. One thing you didn't know about trucking before you signed up?
Is it just one thing?
If you feel free to overshare.
Well, the biggest thing for me is like sometimes when you go to like shippers and there's no facility and you're like, okay, you have to do some camping, outdoor camping stuff. So that thing, if somebody had told me like, be prepared, then I would say that's the one thing.
Sure. Yeah, long waits. Okay, and then what's one thing that you wish you never found out after you got involved in trucking?
One thing.
Your choice, dealer's choice. Is there anything disgusting that maybe just isn't really that appealing to trucking that you probably would say, you know what, I really didn't need to see that?
I can say, oh my God, like how some of the parking lots smells like urine.
Right.
That's
the infamous pee bottle dump.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah. That could have been left off.
Sure. Okay, what's one thing you would change if it was up to you? If Nika had the key to trucking rules?
One thing. Well, that's a good question. I would say, like when you go to a shipper, okay, and how you have an appointment time, you go to that appointment, you are there on time or even earlier, and then you still have to sit and wait. And then, I believe like if the shippers were to be charged for those time that you sit there, I would definitely change that.
Sure. Do you think that some of the places that you do get detention, do you think that that's a fair enough price? I think, what is it, $30, $50 an hour after free time?
The thing is, I don't even see detention.
Yeah.
Because I think because of the dispatcher wanting to be, favoritism to the broker, they don't even bother to, ask for the little change. But,
sure. That's understandable. It happens more often than it doesn't. Yep, I do agree. Okay, best place. one best place that you've been in the U.S. while driving a truck? If you had to say, you know what, I would come back here and live.
It has to be between Montana.
Montana. Uh-huh.
Oregon.
And Oregon. Okay, there you go. Eastern Oregon, like desert, or Western Oregon, like where all the trees are? Where all the trees are. Okay, yeah. It's pretty boring over in the east. Okay, and then one place that you wish you had never been, you will not go back.
Okay, so I have my friend who also a trucker, and he loves like New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Sure.
Washington Bridge. He loves over that side. I don't. Too much traffic. So I would say on the east side, over that side, it's not for me. I love the open road, and yeah.
Sure. No, I get it. And then we have one last question, and then anything else that you want to add on your own, in your own words. Well, these are your own words, but anything else you'd like to add in addition to? So the last question is there any challenges that you've had as a female operator, a rare female operator in a mostly dominated male profession?
Challenges? Not really. Because what I realize is a lot of drivers, we as drivers, we're eager to help each other. So, for example, somebody's backing in, somebody's always there to assist them.
Sure.
And then for me, I guess because I'm a female, I believe they would look up more for me, to see if I'm okay. So I do find drivers are really friendly and helpful.
Excellent. No, well, that's good to hear that you've had a positive experience so far. At least that's what I've gathered. But I get my opinion doesn't matter. It's what you're saying. Now, anything else in addition to that you want to make aware to people that know nothing about trucking?
I would say, starting out, make sure if you're, say that you're wanting to get into trucking, don't have any clue about it. I would say start out with a brake carrier, because they spoon feed you in a sense that it takes, to build your confidence, and you get good at what you're doing, or knowing what exactly you like. So, for example, I do drive van. I've tried tanker, I've tried reefer, I've tried intermodal, and drive van for me, hazmat. That's the load I carry. Is much easier. I get in fast, I get out fast, and I think I started with Schneider because they had so many varieties of accounts that I would say. So I would say start with a big company where you're not just limited to one thing, and what you get to, you get to try out a lot of things to know exactly what it is that you like.
Sure.
So,
No,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, we appreciate your feedback. Hopefully, you've educated some people that, again, know nothing about trucking or very little, or what they've heard from other people. So I appreciate it. You answered all my questions on the back of this bill of lading, because that's what every professional reporter does. They write their questions on the back of a used bill of lading. But enjoy the rest of your trucking career, and I hope that you open up your own company, start your own rules. All right. Thanks again, Nico.